Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. On this live stream, we're going to be talking about managing strong, unique passwords, which is something that everyone um, should be considering. And this is the WOLFGUARD zone, and this is where we try and help educate our community and business owners about cybersecurity and IT support and what to expect. I want to help keep you guys safe. So on passwords, you know, um, passwords are everywhere. Think about all the different programs, applications, websites, cloud services that use passwords. Um, and then also think about all these different websites that you've heard about or companies that have been hacked, passwords compromised, passwords leaked. Um, it's kind of a crazy thing um, that passwords have this much control basically to the doorway to our data. And if you think about like your house, you have a house key. You want to keep everything in your house, your belongings safe and secure. And you wouldn't use your house key, for all these. Like if you had 50 different buildings that keep all of your different properties safe, you wouldn't use the same key, um, in every building. And say one building key gets compromised, and then that person has access to all of your other buildings. And same thing for passwords. Not that great of an example, I guess, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. So all these passwords are compromised, and if you're using the same password for every website and every program, where that password got hacked, the hacker leaks it up to the dark web, shares it with the public, or puts it up for sale. People buy it, and then try and use that same username and password everywhere else. They even have applications that will, automate that and try and use the known passwords, in all these other different places. So you got to keep your passwords safe, secure, not easy to guess, all that sort of thing. But if you're going to be doing that, how are you going to keep track of all these passwords? So, of course, most people know about password managers, but I think a lot of people are not using them. Also, browsers, Chrome and Firefox, Edge, all these different internet browsers try to help you manage and keep, your passwords easily accessible, autofill, all that sort of thing. But a lot of browsers are not always secure. Um, One thing is browsers can have add-ins, little applications that help you with things, pop-up blocker, things that you download from, the store to just add into your browser. But some of those are made by hackers to collect your information in your browser, browsing activity, and other information. And, they're constantly um, uh, blocking and getting rid of these add-ins. But, if you have something like that already installed, then, your password is compromised. So I don't suggest using browsers to store your passwords. Get a third party, different password manager. You could be looking at like LastPass, for example, Dashlane, Keeper. That's the one that I recommend the most for businesses. It's more of a enterprise grade service and platform. But with all these password managers, you can hit randomize, button, and it will give you a unique, long, complicated password, but you don't have to remember it, which is awesome. You can put in like Gmail, put in the Gmail address in the password, manager and then put your username and password in there too. And then next time you go to gmail.com, it just auto fills it in for you. So you don't even have to retype it, don't even have to copy paste, anything like that. But it will make every password for every website different and unique and complicated. Then if one of these websites actually does get compromised, they're not getting access to all of your passwords everywhere. Um, let's see. There's also MFA. Password managers can store your multi-factor code for you, and then when you go to a website, it puts in your username and password. Submit, ask for your MFA or 2FA code, puts that in for you. Just go, streamline all the way right in. It's a great place for convenience for your MFA. I don't actually suggest storing all of your MFAs in your password manager. It's even if it's a sensitive website like bank, things like that, suggest using like Google Authenticator on your phone and storing your MFA there, because then if one of the two, your phone or your password manager, gets compromised, they still can't get in the website because MFA is on a different device or location. In password managers, you can also use to store like your credit cards. Instead of writing down your credit card numbers on your computer, and your computer can get hacked, or someone's walking by, whatever. Password managers can be a much better place to secure those credit card or account numbers. Um, that's about all the information I wanted to share today. Just a little bit about password managers and how they can help you. And yeah, then if your data gets hacked on some website, you don't um, get hacked everywhere else as well. One other thing I just always like to make sure people know about is a really cool flyer that we have, free to download, of course. Just go to the address listed on the screen. And this is a really cool flyer we put together on how to easily remember long, complicated passwords. So check that out. Something really cool. You can send it to your staff. It's a one-page flyer. Print it out, stick it in the break room or somewhere like that. While someone's cooking their burrito, they can learn how to have a safe and secure password that is also easily remembered. So you don't have to write it down and stick it under your keyboard or somewhere like that, making a strong password vulnerable to being hacked. So I hope that was topic today was helpful for you guys. Stay safe. See you later. Bye bye.